Good afternoon, Green Beard Grooming backers and our 5,000 Instagram followers who are joining us live. What I want to do today is answer some questions that our Kickstarter backers posed to us. So thank you guys. First question was 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? All right, not super relevant, but I'm going to go with the horse-sized duck. Why'd you give up on the vowels? Was the second question. That is an excellent question. So if we go back to our naturally normal bamboo combs, I don't know if you can see that, but the logo for Green Beard Grooming is Green Beard Grooming, but no vowels on the grooming. The reason that we dropped the vowels off of grooming was it didn't fit. Okay, so when we designed the logo back in March for our first Kickstarter campaign and launched the company, Green Beard Grooming, we dropped the vowels because they didn't fit on the logo, and it's a unique name. We recently trademarked Green Beard Grooming, something we're pretty excited about. It's something that when Shark Tank reached out to us in the spring, they wanted us to have a trademark, and so we went ahead and put in for one. Of course, we didn't make it onto Shark Tank, so now it's just a reminder of a little keepsake for not making it onto Shark Tank. Is now we have trademarks for Green Beard Grooming and Green Grooming Co. So anyways, next question. Personal reasoning for your products. Okay, I grew up on a Christmas tree farm in Nebraska, and I spent the last 10 years living kind of in the middle of the White River National Forest in Colorado. Our first product, we wanted to create a compostable comb that would break down in parking lots, but I really felt like that wasn't enough. Sustainably sourced combs and brushes wasn't really giving back enough. So that's why we plant the trees for every product that we sell. There you go. Next question. This might be a long video. I apologize for that. CO2 impact. Our products are sustainably sourced. They're, with anything that's shipped, there is some CO2 buildup that happens, right, in the shipping process. So they are manufactured elsewhere and shipped to us, and then of course we're shipping them to you. On that note, our tree-topped mustache waxes, we are going to be putting the recipes right on the back of the packaging, both for the Kickstarter and later when we sell them on Amazon. We are going to include the recipe with the product. You get your beard wax, your mustache wax, you use it, then you can just make your own wax to fill the tin back up. Another recommendation, it says I should add glitter. Have I considered adding glitter to the mustache wax and beard wax? No. Are our ingredients organic? The great thing about bamboo, which is what we use in most of our products, is that it grows really well. It's a very sustainable, renewable product. All of our combs and brushes are backed by the Forest Stewardship Council, so you know that they're sustainably sourced. All right, where will the project be planting trees? Where will the Kickstarter be planting trees? The Kickstarter right now is going to be planting trees in national forests here in the U.S. When we were founded back in the spring on Kickstarter, that campaign went to plant trees in Australia. As you may know, there was a devastating 100-year, 200-year fire that happened in Australia this past year. In the fall, those the beard oil campaign, the beard oil kit campaign, that planted trees in Colorado and California. This campaign is planting trees in our national forests through our partner, One Tree Planted. Great questions so far. Do we ship internationally? We do. Just message me and we'll get you set up. All right, this question is about mustaches. How do you keep your mustache and beard clean? Great question. I for one, use just regular soap. I just soap it out, and then beard oil, right after the shower, brush it out, comb it out. At night, before I go to bed, sometimes I put beard oil in my mustache to get the wax out. All right. How should the combs and brushes be cleaned and stored? Okay, great. So I generally take my beard brush here, and I'll run my comb through it to kind of get it cleaned out, right? And then you get that out. So that's how I kind of clean the wax off of my combs. At least I just posted a video yesterday of cleaning this guy, and it's just kind of like that, right? And then as far as conditioning the wood on your combs, your comb should stay pretty conditioned just through regular use. Bamboo is very porous. In the type of bamboo that they use to make combs is very porous, and ours are untreated, so they really soak in the oil as well. All right, this is not a beard brush; it's a beard comb. It's a mustache comb. All right, and brush. So I condition it with beard oil. If you don't have any beard oil, you can use like extra virgin olive oil. On that note, if you have extra virgin olive oil at home and you're out of beard oil, you can also use extra virgin olive oil on your beard. All right, let's get back to the questions. Scent. Our mustache waxes and beard waxes are unscented. We use hemp seed oil, rosin, and beeswax. Just those three ingredients. No scent added. Hemp seed oil does have a little kind of a grassy kind of scent to it. Not marijuana. It doesn't smell like marijuana. It smells like a cut lawn. All right. If anything, I really feel like the pine rosin adds a little scent to them, a little muskiness to the wax. I'm not quite sure why that is. It doesn't smell like pine. Is it really an easy do-it-yourself type project? All right, so making the mustache wax or the beard wax yourself. Like I said, I'm going to put the recipe on the packaging. Is it easy to make? It is. It's good to have a dedicated pot for it, so the cleanup afterwards is a little rough. So it is pretty easy. It's real. You don't need anything special except the pot with the rosin is hard to get off, so it's good to have your own little mustache wax, beard wax making pot. All right, why can't I get my mustache to grow? You know, we all grow hair at different rates. Next one's about the beard brushes. Difference in types of bristles. All right, we use boar bristle in our beard brushes. And there's another question here about how the pigs are treated. Yeah, boar bristle is a very standard thing in beard brushes or hair brushes for that matter. The fun thing about the pigs, the boars, is that they're actually grown for their hair like sheep. So they kind of line up and they're sheared just the way the sheep are sheared, and then sent back out to continue growing their long bristly hair. They're not meat pigs. They're bristle pigs. So they're grown to grow hair like sheep are. All right. Here's a question. Is our manufacturer based in North America? They are not. And for the bamboo to be sustainably sourced, it needs to come from a place where bamboo grows. So how oily are the waxes? All right. So like I said, the front runners for our mustache wax right now are 1 part oil, 4 parts beeswax, and then there's different levels of rosin in them. The rosin kind of makes it sticky and makes it a bit creamier. So not much oil. There's not much oil in it. This one, is there CBD in the waxes? There no CBD in the waxes. We use hemp seed oil, and the CBD comes from the leaves and the stems of the product. Just going through the questions again that our Kickstarters have sent us. This person says that they use the pine rosin. They chew pine rosin as gum. We do use food grade pine rosin in our waxes. Oh, okay. This question is about what is pine rosin. Okay, so traditionally pine rosin is dried pine sap. That's what it is. It's just kind of like maple. The way they get maple syrup or the maple sap to make maple syrup, they do kind of the same thing with pine trees in states like California. They collect the buckets of pine sap and then they dry it and then grind it into a powder, and that is pine rosin. And that's okay. This person is looking for an organization to help them understand the best trees to plant in their home state of Milwaukee. And we've got another question here about where the trees are sourced. For instance, in the spring, that Kickstarter campaign planted trees in Australia. And there's just wide swaths of Australia that burnt. So what One Tree Planted did there was they paid local organizations, local people to go out and collect seeds in the wild, and then they started them in greenhouses, and then eventually they're moving them out into the forests. So as a rule, One Tree Planted is going to use trees that are locally sourced. So if they're planting trees in Colorado, those seeds came from Colorado. If they're planting trees in California, those trees, those seeds were collected in California, and that's where the trees are planted. They do not plant just one tree, so they're not putting nothing but lodgepole pine out there in Colorado so that they can be harvested later. Their One Tree Planted is working with the national forests to plant trees that should be there. So definitely, it's not all one tree. All right, this one says, Wizards and Dragons, everything is automatically 900% better with Wizards and Dragons, and that was a question or recommendation for how to improve our Kickstarter. We will look for ways to put dragons and wizards and unicorns into the mix for at least the next Kickstarter, maybe not this one. All right, this one says I need to talk slower. Yeah, that's probably true. I talk a little fast, especially on like the Kickstarter video where I'm trying to get as much information out there as possible, and I'm getting real excited like I am now. I do talk a little fast. This one again, I hate to beat a sparkly horse, but a little bit of glitter goes a long way. So this person really wants the glitter. Probably not going to do that. Oh, this person, okay. They would like to see a reward package on Kickstarter with some grooming, some like scissors, and then those types of tools. That might be something to consider for the future. Definitely. All right, this person would like to know if we have any strategic partnerships. Right now we have a strategic partnership with One Tree Planted. That is the only company we're really partnered with at the moment. So if you'd like to partner with Green Beard Grooming on a project, hit us up. You seem like a nice person with attractive facial hair. The double loop mustache is especially impressive, and speaking as a person that teaches kids how to do jump cuts, yours are very well done. You might want to add more flannel to the videos, but who am I to judge? All right. Thank you very much. The jump cuts, right? That's the and then the mustache changes, or the product turns into a tree or something. Jump cuts are fun, for sure. I'm glad you approve of them. I have no formal training whatsoever in videography. Before I go, I want to thank all of our tremendous Kickstarter backers for continuing to support Green Beard Grooming. Like I said, we're at 80% right now, and we will be at 100% very, very soon. We truly couldn't do this work without your support. Just as a reminder, every single product that we sell turns into a tree. So again, thank you so much for backing Green Beard Grooming. If you enjoyed this video, we stream live on Instagram on a real regular basis. I do kind of a morning mustache prep that I don't know if anyone watches, but I'm going to continue to do it a few times a week. So you can follow us on Instagram and get some beard and mustache tips. We talk about the products a little bit. And we just love for you to drop in and join us. So thank you so much for your support. Have a good weekend.